Alright, my dear learners over there, I greet you all. How are you doing? Let me hope that everything's moving on well. So this is your teacher as usual, Teacher Hakim, and in this lesson it is our lesson number 24 Math B, and in this lesson we are going to look at addition and subtraction of time. In the previous lesson we looked at conversions concerning time, as in converting from hours we took to changing them to minutes, then minutes again to hours, where we used what we called the inverted L. We converted hours to seconds, then seconds to hours still, then we also converted days to hours, and then days back to then hours back to what? To days, then seconds back to days. So I think in our lesson, previous lesson 23, you understood that very well. So now in this lesson we are now going to see how do we add time, how do we subtract time. So when we are adding, one, we use the addition sign, and two, we have to bear in mind that this is a counting system, and this counting system, it involves grouping and carrying. So it involves grouping and taking the groups to the next grouping concept or place. So, and this counting system is the counting system of 60 minutes. So every band of 60 you make, you have made only 1 hour. Okay, so let us see how this one works. For example, our example number 1, we are going to add hours and minutes. So you have 4 hours and let us take 30 minutes here. 4 hours 30 minutes, then plus 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we are going to add. Make sure that you draw these bars well with a ruler. Now this is 30 plus 20, it is a 50. Therefore 4 plus this one, it is 6. So we have 6 hours and 50 minutes. So let us look at our example number 2. So this is we are having hours and also the minutes here. So 4 hours, let us assume, and 35 minutes, then 2 hours and 15 minutes. When we add them all together, how many hours and second minutes we are going to be having? Now 5 plus this one, this is a 10, then 3 plus this one, 10, we put this one here. Now 3 plus 1, that is 4 plus this one, 5. So this is less than 60, so we write 50 and still 60 hours. Alright, number 3, we are given hours and also other minutes here. So we have 3 hours and 20 minutes, then here we have 4 hours and 55 minutes. Now let us add this example here. So we have 20 plus 55, what do we get? We get 75. Now this one we can't write here 75. Why? Because already this one has exceeded the grouping of 60. So we need to know how many 60s are in 75. So there is 160, remainder 15. So we write the remainder here. We take this one to the side of ours, because for every 60 minutes we make that is an hour made automatically. So this is 4, then because 3 plus 1, that's 4 plus this 4, and that is 8. Okay, let us get another example here. So we have hours here and the minutes here. So if we have 10 hours and 11 minutes, then we have 9 hours and 59 minutes here. So we are adding. So we don't put the answer directly. We first add from down, then we see whether we have exceeded the 60 or we haven't. 1 plus this one is a 10. Sorry, then I carry my one to the next place value, then 1 plus 1, 2 plus this one, 7. So I get a 70. So how many 60s are in 70? I have 160, remainder a 10, because 60 then 70, that's a 10, remainder 10. Then this one I take it to the our side. So this is 19 plus 1, that is a 20. So let us look at example 3. Example 3 here. They can tell us that add hours and the minutes here. So we have 5 hours and 55 minutes. Oh, sorry, let me remove this one. 55 minutes and 2 hours and 59 minutes here. So what is the operation? It is addition. So 9 plus 5, that is 9, 10, it is 14, right? Then I take it here, then 10, 11, so this is 11. So we have 114. How many 60s are there? We have 160, remember 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Now that is 50, 50, 10, 11, 12, 13, 54, remainder 54. Now this is 54. Then we take 1 hour. This is 7 and 8. Then my question is, don't dare to do this. 114 minus 60, this is wrong. Why? We are dealing with the grouping. So with the grouping, that is the division. Bear that one in mind. So the moment we see this, we shall cross. Even if this one is right, no mark is given to you. Okay, so that is addition. So now let us look at also now the subtraction bit of it. Still, this subtraction is the same as the addition. We follow the same criteria. Then we have 3 and let us first put here. We are having hours and the minutes here. So we have 3 hours and 10 minutes. Then we have 1 hour and 9 minutes here. So what are we doing? We are subtracting. So 10 take away 9, we remain with the 1. So 1 minute. So we have to put 2 digits to keep the place values. Then 3 take away 1, we remain with the 2. Very simple. So example 2 under subtraction, we are having hours here and also the minutes here. So we have 4 and we have 20. Then we have 5 and 10. What are we doing? We are subtracting. Okay, so 20 minus 10, we remain with the 10. 4 minus, oh gosh, this is wrong. This is supposed to be 6. So 6 take away 1, that is 5, that is a 1. So 1 hour and 10 minutes. Let us get another chalkboard here. Okay, so if we have now, suppose we are given hours and the minutes here. This is 4 and this is 50. Then this is 2 and here it is 59. Now we are going to subtract. Now when you look at this one, 50 take out 59, this one is small, because even if you don't do this, that I regroup here, I put here, I make a 10, I get 1, then this is no. My dear learners, that is very wrong. We don't do that. So we take it as a whole. 50 minus 59, it is small. So what we do, we break 1 hour here, we remain with 3 hours. Now when this 1 hour comes to the side of minutes, then it's going to be 60 minutes. Now when we add 60 plus 50, we get 100 what? 10, right? So 110 minus 59 now. So this is going to be a 1, right? This is a 1 now, a 51. So we remain with 51. Then this is 1 hour. So yes, 1 hour. So remain with 1 hour and 51 minutes. So that is the trick bit of subtraction. So we have hours, example 3, and the minutes here. So we have 6 hours and 10 minutes. Then we have 4 hours and 30 minutes. So we are subtracting. Now 10 take away 30, this is small. Yeah, it is possible, but this is less. What we do, we break here 1 hour, we remain with the 5 hours. Then when this hour crosses and reaches the side of minutes, it is coming as 60. Then when we add, we get 70. Now 70 take away 30, we remain with the 40. Then 5 take away 4, that is 1 hour and 14 minutes. Example 3. So we have hours here and the minutes here. So we have 10 hours and 40 minutes. Then here we have 5 hours and 50 minutes. What are we doing? We are subtracting. So 40 take out 50, this is less than this, right? So we regroup, we remain with 9 hours, we bring our 60, which makes this one 100 minutes. Now 100 minus 50, we remain with the 50. The 9 take out this one, we remain with the 4 hours. So 4 hours and 50 minutes. Lastly, the last example here, we are given hours here and the minutes. So we have 6 hours 24 minutes. Then we have 2 hours and 50 minutes. so we are subtracting this. Now 24 minus 50, this is less, so what we do, we break 1 hour, we remain with 5 hours. Now that hour crossing to the side of minutes, it becomes minutes. So that is 84. So 84 take out 50, we remain with 34, right? Because this one you can subtract it as it is 4, then a 3. Then 5 minus this one, we remain with the 3. So that is how we subtract time, and that's how we also do what, add time. Let us take the activity here. Okay, so we are going in for the activity. Then number 1, it's going to be adding the following. So add the following as being given. So part A, we have hours and minutes. Here we have 4 and 10, we have 3 and 50. So this is the first one, that is addition of time. Then part B, we have hours and also other minutes. Here we have 3 and 40, we have 2 and 50. What are you doing? You add that. So part C, hours here and the minutes. This is 4, this is 10, this is 3, this is 10. We are adding, we are adding time. Let us get another chalkboard here. Part D, still hours and minutes. Here this is 8, this is 20, this is 7, this is 30. We are adding time, so this is addition. Part E, we have hours and minutes. Here 8, 24, then 9, 56. So we are adding time. Then part F here, hours and the minutes, 60, 30, 70, 40. What are we doing? We are adding. Then part G, hours and minutes, 10, 11, plus 10, 13. We are adding that. Okay. And then let us go to number 2. Number 2, work out the following. We have hours and minutes, then 8, 20, 4, 35. What are we doing? We are subtracting. Part B, hours, minutes. Here we have 9 hours, 10 minutes, 4 hours, 05 minutes. What are we doing? Subtraction. Part C, hours, minutes. Here then 10, 11, then 4, we have 59. What are we doing? We are subtracting. Part E, we have hours and minutes. This is 9, this is 10, this is 7, this is 50. So we are subtracting time. Then part F. So part F here we have hours and minutes. This is 8, this is 30, this is 4, this is 20. We are subtracting. Part G, we have hours and minutes. This is 8, this is 30, this is 1, and this is 10. We are subtracting. Part H, the hours and minutes. This is 5. Here we have 35. This is 1. Here we have 45. We are subtracting. Then I, hours and minutes. Here we have 80, and here we have 11. Then here we have 1. Then here we have 59. What are we doing? We are subtracting. Oh my dear learner, you've been a good learner. Let us meet in the next lesson. That is lesson 25, math B. We shall be looking at conversion of time. Stay home, keep safe.